Let's check out our room, shall we? Yep, let's go. Let's go. Oh, wow. Ooh la la. Hi everyone, welcome to our Oceanview cabin tour video on board Cunard's Queen Victoria. What a lovely room this is, look, we have a lovely window, don't we? It's so nice.
Stunning.
It's a really nice room actually. It's the first time we've stayed in one of these rooms on a Vista class ship such as Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria. We normally go for an inside, so we're very, very pleasantly surprised and spoilt by this. We will go for a balcony one day, I promise, we will. Anyway, this is a nice room, given the sort of cruise we're doing, because we are actually going on a Northern Europe's cruise in the middle of winter, so this is perfect for our needs at the moment. It's very budget friendly, isn't it? And it's a really nice room. As you can see, it's very large, very airy, very spacious, well lit. We will say that, being on more modern cruise ships recently, this is a very well lit cabin. Anyway, we're going to begin with the bedding area, because this bed has been configured as our specified request into a double, hasn't it, Gav?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a nice double bed, or king or queen. I'm not quite sure on the specifics, but we're just going to say double.
So you can specify that on the cruise personalise it before
you
come on board.
can choose that. You can, because if you're staying with a friend, you can have it set up as two twins if you like. So on either side of the bed, we have nice little lamps with drawers. Nice to see, because nowadays they tend to go for cubbies rather than actual drawers. So it is nice to have that bit more luxury touch.
Yeah.
It actually hides your ways away, doesn't it? You don't want to flaunt your ways, people. So as you can see, we have nice artwork on the wall, and then here we have a lovely couch, and this is a nice couch, very comfortable, very, very spacious, isn't it? You can get probably about 4 people on here if you really want to, but this is a room for 2, so it's really, really nice. We have a lovely coffee table, as you can see, and then on this side of us we have a nice vanity desk, which includes all of your staple things such as tea and coffee making facilities, plenty of power outlets. So we have 2 American, 1 British, 1 European. There is also another European there if you unplug the kettle. And Gavin has pointed out there is another plug down behind the cupboard by the bed. But if you were to undo that, the lamp wouldn't work. Do you know what power?
They're European behind there as well.
So we also have a telephone, some literature, which basically specifies our daily programme. We have our dining reservation, basically just all your usual sort of guff. But it's nice to have, it's a nice touch. This is also for the internet on board.
Yep.
The tea and coffee making facilities, obviously you get tea, you have coffee, you have milk, mugs, it's lovely.
What coffee you get? What brand is that?
The coffee is actually Dal Egberts, so it's alright, it's not bad.
The Twinings tea most.
So here we have a nice drawer, which has more literature in it. Things like your TV guides, that sort of stuff, so that's all there. It's just handy, you can just put like your little bits and bobs in there and tuck them away.
There's one handy little thing in there as well. There's little maps you've got in there as well.
Yeah, there is this. They're still doing this, aren't they? Yeah. Where you've got your, which is nice because they've abandoned these on a lot more modern cruise lines and cruise ships, and it's nice to have an old-fashioned map. So anyway, you have a nice drawer there, and then in this drawer here, people, we have our hairdryer. So it's handy to know. That's one less thing you have to pack, isn't it? And then under here we have our fridge, which on board Cunard we have a complimentary half bottle of Pollocker, which is kind of like a sparkling wine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is nice, and they've given us some nice champagne flutes there to consume it with. But it's good. As you can see, we have actually put our own Tesco's Proseccos in there. I mean, we may have already partaken in some of that.
So I believe Cunard is 1 bottle of wine per person, isn't it?
Yes, we have brought on board with us 2 bottles of Prosecco on this cruise. So it's handy to kick things off, isn't it? It just gets you in the party vibes because you're all about to go on your cruise. So as you can see, as I said before, it's a lovely, lovely room. We do have 2 lamps here, so it's really well lit. You've got this nice mirror, so when you're doing your makeups and stuff and you sat here, it's well lit. Like, because some more modern cruise ships, they have become quite stingy with the lighting.
It's one thing you say quite often, that there's not very good lighting.
This is a very light and bright room. These here, you can control this lamp with this switch. I mean, just little things like that. It's just really, really handy to actually be able to see what you're doing. So yeah, we have some nice handy coat hooks up here as well, and then we're going to lead on to our lovely flat screen TV. At the moment it's playing our muster drill, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's nice, it is what it is, it's a flat screen TV. perfectly placed in front of the bed. So when we're kicking back and relaxing and lying on the bed, we can watch that, can't we? Or if we're watching it on our sofa, it's still quite clearly visible, I would say. Then over here, we have our lovely ocean view window. So we're basically on deck 1, sort of mid-aft, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, it is what it is. It's better than being inside on this occasion. We're quite happy with that. I mean, it does have like a blind, like a net curtain, and some lovely curtains as well. And the view outside, we're really quite close to like the dock. We're in Southampton at the moment. We're about to set off, and it's getting dark. It's nice for what we want this time of year. I think it's a good compromise, isn't it? Because it's nice to have a balcony. It really is for fresh air, but it's also, you're not going to be sat out there on a chair soaking it all in, because it's going to be too cold, maybe too wet, maybe too windy. We're going up Northern Europe, aren't we? So yeah, this is our living space, folks. Storage, right? We've got a lot of clothes. We're on Cunard. We like to dress to impress, don't we?
3 cases.
Now, I will say this, on this occasion, Cunard, we've actually looked at the things on the screen, on the TV. They have actually started to do without jackets. They have. It's actually there, black and white. We like to dress up though. It gives you a sense of occasion on Cunard. And people on the ship tend to dress to impress, don't they? Don't feel like you have to, but people do. When you're on here, it's part of the ambience. So you will need a lot of storage. So I'm getting to that. I'm gathering on. There's plenty. There's loads actually. We're really quite surprised by how much storage there is. So to begin, we have this double wardrobe here. At the top, I do have my life jacket, and there's plenty of hanging space. At the moment, I've got my coat in there. Plenty of hangers are provided, so you'll get plenty of suits in there. We're currently on a 5-night festive cruise, aren't we? But they have. There's probably about 2 weeks.
And unfortunately, they are fixed coat hangers, which are a bit.
There's ones you have to slot in, but yeah, but then they don't. It's fine. Then they're nice. They do the job. They're nice, solid wooden ones, because you could have flimsy wire ones, which are crap, and they're nice. So in here we have more. These are cubbies. So you can put like all your folded clothes, like your t-shirts, your hoodies, your jumpers. We have a lovely safe. And this safe, I can confirm, is very decent size, very deep. You would probably get a laptop in there. Gavin thinks
it goes all the way back.
I think our laptop would actually fit in there, and our laptop is probably kind of archaic now, isn't it? It's quite old. It's a bit like Jurassic. It's probably 2017 possibly. It's getting on. It would fit in there for sure. This here is your laundry bag, so you can have laundry done on board. It doesn't incur additional fees, and here's the prices. So I will take a photo of that, and I will probably throw it over this footage to show you it. So yeah, they can do anything and everything, from suit jackets all the way through to sportswear, nightwear, undergarment. They can do it all. So that's your laundry bag. So you just pop it in there. It is chargeable, but it's nice. You're on holiday. Spoil yourself. It's also worth noting as well, they also have these really handy tie clips. You can put your ties on these just on the inside of the door as well. That's absolutely fantastic. Now down the bottom here, there is another like hanging space, which is kind of handy. I suppose if you had t-shirts or maybe polo shirts, something that could crease. You want sort of semi-formal, like you could shove t-shirts folded in there. You could have like polo shirts, or maybe like more casual kind of shirts could hang on that one, couldn't they? Which is really, really nice.
It's really surprised me how much hanging space.
There's loads, and the hangers there's ample amount of hangers. So this is the final cupboard we have here. So in here, folks, we have our life jacket. So the life jacket is in this wardrobe and this one. Here we have more hanging space again. They do also provide you with bathrobes, plenty of hangers. Gavin has this coach here, so you can demonstrate actually the size. This is a decent size. And underneath it, there's my backpack. It is shoved there. And we also have some complimentary slippers as well, don't we?
Yeah, very nice.
Which you can take home, can't you?
And there's a lovely mirror on
this here. Highlight. I do like a floor-to-ceiling mirror, because it's lovely to see how you look before you head out, isn't it? It's nice. And the thing is, by here, with the lighting and stuff, this is really nice. Like I can actually, you can check yourself out before heading out, and it's brilliant. And on this sort of ship, you want to look nice. We're really actually excited to dress up on this cruise, aren't we? We do love it. It's part of it. It's all part of the atmosphere. So here, people, we also have cabin temperature control. At the moment, we are going to set it, I think, quite low.
It's quite warm.
Simply because we're all reared up, we're all excited, aren't we? We're drinking, and we're also going to get ready later, and we'll be wearing our shirts and our jackets, and it's going to be quite warm. We'll have the hairdryer will be pelting our heat everywhere, and we can't open a window, it's sealed. If you don't know that, this might be a fact if you've never been on a cruise before, you can't open that window, it's sealed. It's a porthole basically, a large porthole. And then there's obviously some light switches, various. This one's for the bathroom, this one here is for the actual cabin lighting. This one here, what was this one for?
That's the emergency lighting.
That's the emergency lighting. Next, we're going to check out our ensuite shower room. Let's have a look, let's have a gander. The first thing to note is there is a step, but that's the same way in any cruise ship you've been on recently. It's always the case. So it's a decent size. It's not massive by any means, but it's a nice size. We do have shower curtains. I know some people hate it. It doesn't particularly bother me. It's not the best, but I do prefer glass now. I'm getting to that point because I'm getting fat and it clings to me. But yeah, there's shower curtain. We have a nice shower though. It's a decent size. There's a nifty little retractable washing line up there. We are given complimentary Penhaligons toiletries, such as shower gel and shampoo.
Is it Penhaligons?
It's Penhaligons,
nice.
yeah, very posh.
Nice.
Lovely fluffy towels above the toilet, as always. It's there.
We don't get why they put them above the toilet, but
No,
there we are.
So. We have a little bath mat as well, before I fall over it and break my face. And then we have some nice little hand towels or face towels. We have what do you call it, flannels over there.
Yes.
Obviously toilet roll. They also provide you with some tissues. These glasses here, you could use them I suppose if you wanted to tablets, but they're probably more so used as tumblers for you, like your toothbrush. Lovely mirror. More Penhaligons toiletries here. So over here we have hand and body lotion and hand soap. And I would like to draw your attention to this here. This is the electric shaver socket, and I can confirm it fits UK shavers, which I'm really pleased with.
We do bring adapters now.
We do bring adapters just in case, but if you're in a bit of a time crunch, you've just watched this, you're about to board the ship, it's handy to know that will fit a UK shaver plug. So that's nice. Nice sink. It's a decent, and it's quite deep actually, because more modern ships, they've gone very, very shallow. They usually go for these square things nowadays, which are quite flat. It's nice to have more of a traditional, conventional sort of sink. It's nice. They also have a bin at the bottom, so, you know, yeah, it is what it is. It's a very, it's a handy room. Yeah. It's a decent size. It's not massive by any means. This isn't a suite. It is just an Oceanview cabin. So this is the level of space you can expect, really, isn't it?
Yes.
It's also handy with noting that on the back of the door here, we do have some like handy hooks. You could put coats on here. It's handy because in here it's sort of like the air conditioning is amped up, isn't it? It dehumidifies the room. So if you come back from like a rainy port, you can put your coat on there and it will dry extra fast. Which is also why they probably put the little nifty retractable wash line up there as well. So yes, that is our ensuite shower room.
The other thing before we go on, if you've done Cunard before, they used to give little bottles of all these toiletries, didn't they?
Oh yeah,
but they've all now gone to reduce plastic waste.
Yeah, that's it. It's more. It is what it is now.
Yeah. So there's a little note down there. It does say if you ask a cabin steward for a refill, if you've used it all, or if you want shower caps or anything like that, they can provide that as well. But you just
so
need
if
to
you've
request
cruised with Cunard in the past and you're feeling, you know, you want to top up and take some home, you could bring your little bottles back on with you, pump it all in, fill it up, and you could do that. But you know,
we would not
I
condone.
would not condone that myself. I wouldn't. But you can, should you wish. I'm not going to judge anyone who does because it's lovely toiletries. It's very luxurious. So everybody, this concludes our cabin tour of our Oceanview stateroom on board Queen Victoria. And if you're thinking of going Queen Victoria, you definitely should. If you're thinking of booking this room, it's a lovely room. Admitted, you haven't got the fresh air aspect of it, but you have actually got a nice view. The windows there, you can actually sit on that ledge. I have already sat on it, it's very nice. It's a very spacious room, it's lovely, light, bright and airy. It's a good room, we're really happy with it, aren't we, Gav?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the next 5 nights.
Yes, so if you've enjoyed this video, we'd be really grateful if you kindly consider giving it a little thumbs up. That would be cool because we do love it if you like it, and we'd really appreciate it if you kindly consider subscribing to our channel as well, because that would just be awesome. It would make our day and it helps us, and then we make more content like this and the cycle keeps going and we all share the love. So yes everybody, we hope you have a great time on your cruise if you're going on Queen Victoria, and we're looking forward to our 5 nights on board, aren't we?
We sure are.
Bye. Thanks for watching.